Hi, I've got a quick practice for you to do that would be really nice to do at the end of the day before going to bed, especially if you've had a really busy day and you feel like you need to calm down, then give this a go and hopefully it will help you sleep well. So we're going to start on the ground. It doesn't have to be a yoga mat, it could just be the carpet or a rug on the floor or a towel. Lie on your back, keep your knees bent, feet firmly on the earth, and you can rest your arms out to the side and make sure that you're comfortable here. If you need to put a cushion under your head, you can do. Take a couple of deep, slow breaths and give yourself some time to settle down, to settle onto the earth, to start getting a sense of your body in the shape on the ground. Can you let go of a bit of tension across your shoulders? Can you let them drop back towards the earth as if you were leaning into the ground? And imagine that with every exhale, your body's getting a little bit heavier, resting on the earth. And start to notice those contact points of your body and the ground. So the soles of your feet, the back of your hips, the back of your ribs, your shoulders, and the back of your head. And as you breathe, let your breath go all the way down to your belly. And as you exhale, really feel that contact with the ground. And very slowly, I want you to start to roll your head over to one side. Take your time, your eyes can be closed. This is nice to do with your eyes closed. And then bring it all the way back into the center and roll it over to the other side. And notice how this feels, the ground beneath the back of your head as you roll from left to right, nice and slow, keeping things gentle. And can you feel this down all of the bones in your neck, across your shoulders? You might sense it across the front of your throat. How does it feel? Next time your head's back in the center, could you pause, leave it there, and then we're going to do a similar kind of movement with the legs. You're going to drop your knees over to one side, nice and easy, nice and gentle, and then bring them back up into the center as you breathe in. Breathe out to drop them over to the other side. No need to push, just let them flop, and then breathe in all the way back to the center. And keep going with your breath, breathing out, knees go to one side, breathing in back into the center. And how does this movement feel? Can you sense it in the back of your pelvis? You might sense it in your lower back, maybe across your belly, your waist. You might even be feeling this in your ribs as you move from left to right. A gentle twist, a gentle stretch. Just let gravity draw you down. Keep your breath nice and slow. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then next time your knees are up in the center, stay here. And you're going to hug them in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs, maybe holding your knees with your hands. And can you just take a little rock? Back of your body rocking on the earth. And can you feel the weight of yourself pushing into the ground and the ground holding you up? And take as long as you like doing this. This is a nice thing to do in the middle of the day. If you can find a little private space and just roll on your back just for a few breaths. It's really good, especially if you have got back stuff going on. Anyway, we are going to do something different now, so you can come back to this in a moment if you like it. Drop your arms onto the ground, take your feet back onto the earth, and I want you to pick up your right foot and rest it on your left thigh, and encourage that right knee to move away from you a bit. So you're pushing it away nice and gently, and then you're going to pick up your left thigh. So you're going to thread your right hand through this gap, and then you're going to find it with your left hand, pick it up and draw it in towards your chest. And this is called thread the needle. because you've threaded your hand through the hole of the needle. Take a little rock with that left thigh over to the right and then over to the left. And you're going to be feeling this in your right hip. And go easy. If there's pain, then just come out of it. It might be quite a strong sensation though. And if it is, could you just take a deep breath and try and sigh a bit of that out. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Nothing else, just stay with it. Keep your focus. Shoulders are still soft. Belly is still soft. And then release that foot down to the ground. And we're going to swap sides. So you're going to take your left ankle onto your right thigh. Catch the back of your thigh, draw it in towards your chest. And encourage that left knee away from you a little bit. Keep the left foot flexed. And then rock over to the left, over to the right. And these rocks can be really small. Just notice how it feels, how this stretch changes from one side to the other. Let your shoulders relax, let your chin tuck a little bit, and take a nice breath into your belly. Sigh it out, and then come back to the center. We're staying on our backs just for one more thing. I want you to stick your right foot right up into the air and try and straighten your right leg as much as you can. It doesn't have to be straight, you can keep it bent, but keep that right foot flexed as if you were standing on the ceiling, and really push up through the heel. And you're going to feel this down the back of your leg. So you could take your hands to hold the back of that right thigh now. You might rub up and down where you're feeling this sensation, give your leg a bit of love. And then hold on to your thigh and start to circle your foot. And wiggle your toes. Gentle movement, you might hear some pops and clicks, that's normal, especially at this time of year, we all get a little bit creakier. Circle your foot in the other direction, as much movement as you can. Hug the knee into your chest, give it a squeeze, maybe drawing it slightly towards your armpit, and then release. We'll do the same on the other side. Left leg goes up, foot goes up towards the ceiling, and just try and straighten the leg as much as you can. Keep that right foot firmly on the ground. And when you're ready, hold on to the back of the leg, drawing it in, maybe rubbing, giving the leg a bit of love. It's quite a big hamstring stretch this, so you might be feeling it down the back of your leg. So as you breathe in, can you imagine that breath in washing through that sensation as you breathe out? See if you can let a little bit of it go. Hold on to the thigh, circle the foot, wiggle the toes. You might be able to hear my ankle popping away. And then go the other way. As much movement as you can, the arches of your foot. Wiggle the toes, keep pushing up through the heel. And then release. And we're going to come to sit, so you could roll to your side and push yourself up nice and gently. And then just take a really comfortable seat on your mat. You could sit on a cushion or a blanket. I quite like to sit on a blanket. It just lifts your hips up slightly and makes it feel a bit more comfortable. Cross your legs, come into a nice, comfortable cross-legged seat. If this isn't comfy for you and you'd rather be sitting in a chair, that's fine. You could do this in a chair or you could kneel. Anyway, to begin with, you're going to take your hands to your knees and just start to circle your body. Just rolling your chest forwards and back, and try and bring as much movement as you can into your spine as you do this. So as you breathe in, your heart pushes forwards, and as you breathe out, really round your spine and drop your head. Keep going. Notice how your back's feeling. Which bits feel good, which bits maybe not so good. And then start going the other way, circling nice and steady with the breath. Don't forget your neck. One more big circle. And then make the circles smaller and smaller, so you gradually come back into the center. Shoulders stacked above your hips, head stacked above your heart. And then hold on to your shoulders and start to circle your elbows, drawing them in and out and back. Nice big circles. I love doing this. This is a really nice thing to do during the day. Anytime you like. Keep circling the elbows and then go the other way. See if the circles can go back and up and forwards. Starting to feel a bit of warmth in that shoulder joint. Good. One more. And then release. Take your right hand out to the side. We're going to do a side stretch. So place that palm really firmly on the ground and then bring a little bend into the elbow. And then breathe in, sweep your left arm up and overhead. So you're finding lots of space in those left ribs, that left side of your body. And you're going to bend at the elbow and just hold the back of your head with that left hand. And lean your head back into your hand, hands supporting your head. And breathe in to lift your heart up, lots of space. Breathe out, curl in, draw the elbow towards your knee. And you're going to go with your breath, inhaling to open up, exhaling to curl in. We're doing 2 more. You can close your eyes. Keep your breath steady, move with your breath. Breathe in to open up. And breathe out to curl in. This time I want you to let go of your head and breathe in. Send your fingertips all the way up and back. And then breathe out, take that hand down to the ground in front of you. And walk your hands into the center. Come into a gentle forward fold, as low as you want to go. You don't have to touch the ground with your head. You can make this quite soft and easy. You could even make a big pile of cushions in front of you and just drop your weight forwards into that support. But often with forward folds, it feels nice to do a little rock, a really gentle, sleepy, slow rock from left to right. And let the back of your neck soften. Send your breath right into the back of your ribs now, lower back, nice and slow. And then gently walk your hands back in, bringing yourself up above your hips again. And we're going to swap sides. So change the cross of your legs. The other shin comes in front. If you're kneeling or sitting in a chair, don't worry, stay where you are. And then we're going to stretch the other side. So take your left hand down, find the ground, nice and firm support. Bend the elbow a little bit and then right arm reaches over. Feel your ribs stretching open. Right hand holds the back of your head. Lean back, open your heart, and then breathe out to curl in. Elbow towards your knee. Doesn't have to touch your knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down we go. 2 more, you can close your eyes. Exhale, curl in. Notice how this feels down the side of your body. What's going on in your ribs? What's going on in your waist? This time, open your arm up. Stretch your fingers up towards the ceiling, maybe sending them back a bit. And then as you breathe out, bring your hand down towards the ground, reaching it away from you. And walk your hands round. Come back into that forward fold, maybe on your cushions, maybe all the way down, maybe fingertips stay on the ground and you take a little rock. Go as far as you go. Everybody is different. We've all had different days today, so you just let your body do what it wants to do. One more breath here, right into the back of your ribs. And breathe out to softly release. And then hands come back into the center, sitting up again. One more stretch for your neck, which gets so much tightness during the day. We're all like this. I want you to interlace your fingers like this, but behind your back. So take your hands back, find your fingers, interlace them, then bring those hands joined together and snuggle them in to your right waist. And then tuck your right shoulder back, right elbow, sorry, back behind you. So you're all neat. And then I want you to drop your ear over to that side. So ear towards your right shoulder. And you'll feel this down the left side of your neck. Can you start to really relax that left shoulder? Start to really relax your jaw, your tongue, and your throat. Seems funny, but try it. Let your tongue get really soft. Let your throat soften. And keep breathing. Have you noticed that your breath has moved up into your chest? Can you send it right back down to your belly? Stay with it. And then release the hands, drop your chin to your chest and slowly lift it back up into the center. And can we just take a moment to notice the difference on the left and the right side of your neck? And we'll do the same on the other side so you're not lopsided. So again, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw those hands to the left waist this time. Tuck them in. Tuck your elbow back. And you'll feel your right shoulder being drawn back and down. Make this a little bigger. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Finding as much space as you can in the right side of your neck. Shoulder relaxes. Jaw relaxes. Face. Maybe even relaxing your brain. Imagine it was a muscle that you could just let go. One more slow breath all the way down to your belly. Breathe out. And then back into the center. Chin down, head lifts. Good. We're going to end with Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. Now, if you don't like the feeling of this when we do it, you absolutely don't have to do it. Just do a natural, normal breath. But if you want to give it a go, you're breathing in 5 times, in and out. 5 times through your right nostril, 5 times through your left nostril, and then 5 times through both nostrils. And we're going to use our hand to help us. So right hand, first 2 fingers between your eyebrow. And your thumb is going to block your right nostril. And then when we get to the left side, it's going to be your little finger or the next finger up that's going to block your left nostril. So to begin with, first 2 fingers between your eyebrows, thumb blocking your right nostril, and you're going to breathe in and out 5 times through the left side. So we'll do it together, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling 2, exhaling still through the left nostril, inhaling 3, exhale, inhaling 4, exhale, inhaling 5, exhale. Block your left nostril, open your right nostril and breathe in. Breathing out through the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Still just your right nostril, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale and release the hold. Drop your hands to rest on your legs. And just breathe 5 times through both nostrils. You can have your eyes closed. As you inhale, get a sense of the coolness of your breath going in through your nostrils, down your throat. And as you exhale, can you imagine your body absorbing that breath? So breathing in fully, all the way to your lungs. Exhale, your lungs absorb the breath. Body takes it in, body takes the energy, the breath, that life. Keep going. And last one. And gently open your eyes. and hopefully feeling really nice and ready for a good night's sleep. Take care. I'll see you soon.